Hi y'all. Alright, well it has been quite some time since I was able to sit here and record some content for you guys. I have so many cool new things that I want to show you. Mainly tarot decks, some books, some jewelry. Look at this badass Ouija planshered necklace I got. It's not a real butterfly, but I like to pretend that it is. It's just really cute. It's a unique piece of art. So let's see here. Let's get down to business. One new deck that I have received. I received it for my birthday, which was in the end of April. It is the Marigold Tarot. I have had my eye on this, on the card, the gold-plated cards, the pouch, the book, the guide to the symbolism. I've had my eye on this since, I want to say, like before Christmas. And I didn't get it for Christmas, and I made sure that my husband knew that I needed it for my birthday, so got all that. I also, there's just so many things I've received. I've downloaded and printed on cardstock the Lisa Frank Tarot, not my work. Made my own custom decks. This is one deck. This is a deck I created for myself with Alex's art. She's not able to sell the deck because of the lawsuit. It was never going to become a thing, and I just had to have my own little version of the cards. Let's see here. Oh, you guys are going to want to see this. Okay. I got the Super Attractor deck. That was not, I mean, I'm excited, but that was not my, this one to go with it, Super Attractor Journal, and start using that daily. But you guys, I don't even think I can pick it up with one hand. Look at this thing. It's like two of my heads. It's massive. It is the Salvador Dali inspired tarot deck. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this thing is just, this is velvet, I don't know if you can tell. And I believe all the cards are inspired by Dali's artwork. And that, I mean, Dali is one of my favorite painters, artists, next to, you know, Frida and Vincent, and probably those three. Those three are probably my favorite. I'm not like huge into art, but I know a lot about those three because they inspire me in multiple ways. So here is the book. It's literally a massive book about all the cards and what they mean, and like a guide to the symbolism. I am running out of light today. I thought I was going to have natural light, but the sun is going down. Oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And the cards are average size. Well, they're still big, but they're not massive. That would be unrealistic and unable to do any readings with cards like that. But they come in like this gold casing. Gosh, I forget the name. Card. Why am I blanking so bad right now? A tuck box. Come in a gold tuck box. It's like, it literally reminds me of like Willy Wonka's candy bar. I am trying to preserve this as long as possible before I'm able to sit down and do like an actual reading with them. I don't want to open the cards up. I just tell you that this is something that just makes me, I mean, oh my God. I'm thrilled to own this. And it was not that expensive. I believe I got that for $60, which is less than some of my other decks. So, you know, pricey, but not pricey. Like, not what you would expect from a giant tarot box like that. Okay, what else? What else did I want to show you guys? This book I'm almost finished with has literally changed my life. It is Seeking Slow by Melanie Barnes, the creator of Joffrey and Grace. It's a blog, I believe, about her husband and her and how they raise their children. She was a yoga instructor. She struggled with various health issues, and decided that stress was a major cause of her stomach issues and stuff, which is something that I deal with on a day-to-day. I have major IBS and bowel obstructions and different intestinal problems and Crohn's and chronic illnesses that I deal with, and I just power through them, and I am a stress case. Like, I have high anxiety that I have not been medicated for since around the time I met my husband. 5 years ago, I decided to just quit all medicines cold turkey and really get my shit together, and I have done that. Like, I'm doing good, I'm sober as a gopher, but I am a stress case. I am known as being high energy, high maintenance, intense, because I don't take any anti-anxiety medication or smoke any weed anymore or do anything to combat that, and I just let it ride. This book is helping me with that, I believe. I mean, as you can see, I'm still my normal, intense self, but this book is making me kind of like reevaluate how I handle everyday situations with the kids so that I give them more of my peace and enjoy time with them. Showed you the super attractor and the journal. Oh! Enchanted Blossoms is a new deck that I've got since the last time we spoke. I don't like when the cards are just thrown there like that. That's something I would tell every company that makes a tarot deck. If you're going to make this big box, put a casing in so that the cards can sit in it nicely and not just kind of lie and shake around in the box. You guys know what I'm talking about. They have like the little, yeah. Beautiful deck though, beautiful artwork. Thin cardstock, but the artwork is where it's at with this deck. Very cute. It's plant and dragons mainly. Fantasy animals and different herbs and plants. Real cute. Real cute. Palm-sized dragons with butterfly wings sit on different bouquets. Super cute. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. I have been on a shopping spree. It was my birthday, it was my 1-year wedding anniversary, it's Mother's Day coming up, and I have just been able to shop my little heart out thanks to my husband, and I have gotten a lot of cool things. I got some daily oracle books, some tarot for self-care, tarot for troubled times. Let me see if I can take this actually and review and show you guys. I'm not a professional photographer, but okay. Look at these beauties. My library is actually getting a little out of hand. I am running out of space. These are all tarot decks. Oh, and an Uno deck, thanks to my 7-year-old son. Just noticed that he put that there. I can't wait to start that, Charlaine. Is it Charlaine? Charlaine Harris series, the Sookie Stackhouse series that True Blood is based on. It's like a 15-book series, though. So I'm not sure if I'm ready for that type of commitment, because once I read one of them, I'm going to have to read all of them, right? That's how that goes. Here, I'm going to stand up. Can I show you my top of my books? Yes. Yes, my collection is growing. And look at my little troll babies. Can you see them? Oh my goodness. So cute. It's a little smidge. Look at these babies from Tips Trolls. She takes the original troll dolls and puts these crystals on their heads instead of their crazy hair. This one is rose quartz, this one is amethyst, and I believe smidge is blue calcite. also received my little Hamza hand trinket box from Charlaine Harris. Yes, yes, yes. I kind of steamrolled this, made it, you know, sped it all up and showed you all in bulk instead of picking up everything individually, because I know that this is going to be a massively long video. And I don't know how I'm going to upload it yet, what I'm going to use. Don't mind my buns, I'm just looking for this other deck that I wanted to show you guys. Check this baby out. I know, can you believe it? I bought this deck specifically so that I could give my mother readings without making her think tarot is like dark. She loves the Golden Girls, and this brings like a certain light to it all for her that, you know, I'm trying to convince her that not all spirituality is dark since she is a Christian. I told her there's Christians that do tarot, Mom. This deck is beautiful. There's some funny cards here. I believe each girl has their own suit. So after the major arcana, give me 1 second here. Okay, so like wands is Sophia. All the wand cards are Sophia doing various things. And then a few of the cards, like the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, feature men that the series has mentioned in Sophia's life. If you're like a die-hard Golden Girls fan, you'll know who every single person is featured in the deck, I'm sure. Pentacles is Blanche. So all the Pentacle cards feature Blanche doing something. Same goes for her. Knight and Kings feature some different men that have been in her life. Cups is Rose. And Swords is, of course, Dorothy. It's just such a great deck. There's actually so much put into it, so much more than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like a very novelty deck, but it actually, you can tell there was a lot of time and thought put into creating this deck. And I believe it was only like $17. So that's a purchase for any of you that, you know, are a fan of the show or have a mother or grandma or somebody that you know that loves the show. I do not regret that purchase one bit. Oops. So what else do we have here that I want to give you a better look at? Oh, I bought this one because me and my son are obsessed with Steven's Universe. We love Steven's Universe. You know, the crystal gems and all that. That was right up my alley, and he got into it. And so we really enjoy that show as a family. So the artist was, I searched far and wide for a Steven's Universe tarot because I was like, oh, that's, you know, I've searched for a Hello Kitty tarot. They only make one in Japan. It's beautiful. It has been shipping to me from Japan for over like 2 months now, and I don't know if it's ever gonna come, but maybe. I searched for Care Bears tarot, a Strawberry Shortcake tarot, a rainbow. I can't even think of her name. I can't think of her name. Rainbow Bright tarot. All those vintage, you know, I guess 70s, 80s cartoons. I thought those would be just so cute to make decks out of those. And if nobody else does it, I might have to. But anyways, Steven's Universe. Come on, you can focus. It is pretty cool. It's minimalistic. I mean, some of the cards are beautifully detailed, and some are a little more minimalistic. Rose Quartz is my favorite. She's me. It's just major arcana. So, you know, I don't know if you like to... Some people like to read with just major arcana cards if they have a very direct question. I like to collect things, and I read with like 4 or 5 of my 50 decks that I own, which I'm not too proud of. Like, I wish I could read with every single one of them, and some of them deserve way more love. But I also hold on to all of them with the notion that they might have, you know, they might be ready to go to a different home at any time. I have friends that are getting into tarot every day, and family, and I do plan on giving them away when it feels right. Some of them are bought with somebody else in mind, and you know, it's just getting that door open and getting them actually interested in tarot and knowing that the cards are going to a good home. Oh. So, I also have, I've shown you guys this one, Star Power Tarot by 6 Sad Girls, and I finally purchased her sister, the Moon Power Tarot. Come on, focus. No, it's not giving the right lighting right now. Give me a second. Let me see if this is better. Sometimes it's just really yellow, so I don't like to use the light bulb, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks better than the camera by itself with its light. So yes, there you go. There's that blue color. The 2 sister decks that I've had my eye on since I first started getting into tarot. Hardcore. I mean, I got my first deck when I was like 14 and started playing around with it, but I didn't really start getting like into collecting decks and really using them therapeutically and on my daily users. I didn't start that up until like a year or 2 years ago. A year and a half ago. Where does my Oh. So yes, I have made quite a few purchases. I have some other decks that I would love to show you guys, but I need to cut this video down so that I can actually post it and it won't take 5 hours to download. So yeah, let me do that. Let me post this, and then maybe I'll record another one if I feel like there's more to show you at this time. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm kind of all over the place. I would like to slow down and offer some more content, doing some personal readings, doing some readings for anybody that is interested. I do not charge yet. I do not feel qualified enough to start charging yet. You know, it would be great to make money doing something that you love, and at some point in time I would love to market myself as a seer and, you know, offer my talents for a price, because obviously the time involved is sacred and I already don't have enough time as is. But when I do get, you know, being a mom is hard, especially with multiple children, and my husband is home because of quarantine, and you would think that that would give me more time, but it doesn't, because he needs attention too. So, yeah, time is sacred. I get maybe half an hour to an hour a day to do myself a reading or to read a book or do something. Maybe sometimes I jump on Animal Crossing. Most of the time it's at night. It's when everybody's asleep, and it's if I'm not exhausted. And so, you know, if I get that time to do a reading for anybody that's interested, I would love to do it. It's just, it's not something that I feel ready to start marketing or charging or, you know, that yet. But I would love to when my children, maybe when my youngest are a little older and I can kind of set up shop and, you know, have like times that I can say, okay, I'm going to do this for 3 hours a day and, you know, blah, blah, blah. That would be great. But that is a future topic. Anyways, message me. Let me know if you would like, if any of the decks that I showed you sparked interest and you would like me to do a reading for you with one of those. I will definitely give it the time of day and I will try my best. I hope you all are doing well during this crazy time. And that's about it for me for now. So have a good night. Thank you.